So for the left hand in traditional, what really is the main difference. Good way to start, kind of like take your left hand out like you're going to shake somebody's hand, but make sure you have that thumb up. Take your stick, put it right in there, hold it with your thumb. In all reality, that's where all of the grip is. But for more control, you take your ring finger and your pinky finger go underneath. For this, you want to make sure the stick sits right there, right on that little space where the skin starts to become nail. It's called the cuticle. You put it right there. That'll help give more balance and control to the stick. Think of it kind of like a diving board. The further back on the diving board, the less bounce you have. Further forward, you have more bounce. Same principle. Now you want to take your index finger and loop it over, not all the way, just kind of rest it over top of the stick and put your thumb on top of your ring finger. That connection should almost never come undone. Your index finger and thumb should always be together. Now, your middle finger really doesn't need to be there. Just kind of gently rest it on top or on the side, wherever feels comfortable on the stick. So my hand shape kind of looks like this. Side. Just kind of let this finger stay there. You don't want to have your hand down like this. Don't want to be like this. Just kind of straight, relaxed. Make sure that wrist is straight. It'll kind of sit on this like horizontal plane or diagonal, whatever. It won't be completely straight like this, even though that's inevitably how your hand's going to stay. For this hand, same thing as match grip. Instead of like this, your left hand's like this. Basically, strokes are all the same, but it's how that's happening on this hand. You use your wrist for all the lower stuff and your finger. Make sure a lot of this grip's going to come from that thumb index finger. Really work on trying to push down with that and your wrist. All the strokes come from the thumb index finger point, from your wrist, elbow, up. So if I'm just going from that little point there and then expanding it, I would suggest practicing, if you can, on something that's slightly tilted, so not flat and not like this, but something slightly, you can see it slightly curved. That way it'll be easier to play, more comfortable, because that's how this is supposed to be played. When it comes out, make sure you're keeping that kind of like right triangle or isosceles, whatever kind of triangle shape. And yeah, I'll send another video a little later. We could talk about exact stroke patterns and how that all works. But if you have any questions, please let me know.